Today we are talking about how to increase hair growth with these hair growth tips and products. I know this will be a hot topic or a hot podcast because everybody wants healthy, strong, luscious, long locks, don't we? Don't we all want that? We are talking about hair today, and our hairstyle is the same today. We both have a tan headband on with our hair down, and it's parted like close together. That is hysterical.
Oh my gosh. We're so twins. It's funny because Lindsay.
Twins. Oh my gosh, I just did my hair like you right now.
You did that. Oh my gosh. That's so. Lindsay and I are starting to get on the exact same wavelength.
These headbands are comfortable too. It's just off Amazon, but they're called Handmade, and they're like this soft, cushy headband. I like it.
So I found this in when I was over at Lindsay's house. I found the headbands and I tried them on, and because I love a headband, but I don't want it to where it's so tight that it hurts, but it has to have a little bit of height for my face to look good, but not too high where I look ridiculous. Anyway, so I asked Lindsay, it must have been a sleepless night because I had to search on Amazon for them. I then wore them, and Lindsay came over last weekend and she was like, "Oh my God, I love that headband. Where'd you get it?" I go, "From you." I go, "This is the one that you had." And I bought a whole pack of them. And then Lindsay bought a whole pack because she was wearing mine at the party that I was hosting. It was just so funny.
Yeah, but let me tell you what I did. And I was like, why is Ashley's more comfortable than mine? Like hers, I really like hers. It's because I bought the kid size, not knowing it. You know, on Amazon, you have like different options.
That's so funny.
And so I shop fast, I guess. Or I probably shop at like 2 a.m. when I'm feeding Ellison. I'm like, done. And then I was like, this hurts my head. And then I tried on Ashley's. And so full disclosure, we'll have this on air. She's going to get mad at me for saying this. This is actually yours.
Lindsay, you stinker. Oh my gosh.
I knew I wanted to try it out.
You're starting to steal my stuff. Okay, that's my headband. The last time you took my mushroom drink. Oh my gosh.
I like to use the word borrow because do you remember the green bandana that I gave you?
Yeah. Did you take that too?
I borrowed that because I thought it was mine. And so I was like, I should take my green bandana, which I love to wear on my neck when I'm walking. And then I did feel a little guilty. I came back to my house. I was like, okay, it actually was her green bandana. She must have bought one after me.
I did. I copy you.
I needed to know before I bought this headband if I liked it. And I knew Ashley would say no. So.
Oh, I totally would say no. I'm very stingy with my stuff because.
Yeah. But you can go in my bathroom and take it.
Yeah, because I don't have the talent of finding this stuff. You can find all the best products and awesome stuff that just works for me. So I know that once I get it, I'm like, oh, this may be the last one I get. I don't know. I'm weird like that. But full disclosure, that's funny. I took your...
Oh, what'd you take?
I took your Paris shirt that you love, that T-shirt that you love. Because it fits so great and it looks so good. And I've been holding some guilt on it. So what I've done is I keep on washing it because I'm like, I'm going to give it back to Lindsay. But then I'm like, oh, it's freshly washed. Let me just wear it one more time.
Hey, you bring over my pink shirt, I'll give you your headband. You know what we need to do? That is too funny. First of all, now I'll give you back your headband. I'm going to order my own. So they've passed the test. So I'll give you back those. And then we need to have some like skin shirts. I would like a pink, like something beauty related. We need to make those.
That's a good idea. I love that because I love wearing T-shirts, but I want them to be comfortable and look a certain way so they're modern looking.
Yes,
because
we need designs.
We do because I wear a ton of T-shirts. I love that idea.
Okay, so now what were you going to say real quick about before I interrupted you?
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, good. That was my plan. Just forget your thought altogether. Before we start this episode, we are still doing our healthy swaps. I think it's really important that we are, just making our choices in our daily life just a little bit more better with just small changes. So I hope that the last few weeks that you've been able to make those swaps that we recommended. And this is
my swap. So I'm going to say it because Lindsay and I take turns each week. I came up with this swap. I said, and I've been doing this, it has been so fun these past couple months. Swap out your soft drinks, especially since it's summer. I don't know about you, but I'm always...
Or sweet tea. We're in the South.
Yeah, or sweet tea. I'm always craving something icy and fizzy, and I love Diet Coke so much. So swap out your soft drinks.
Well, that's the worst thing.
I know it is bad, but I still love it. Anyway, swap out your soft drinks with a healthy prebiotic, probiotic, or mushroom fizzy drink. So my favorites are Olipop, kombucha. The GT is my favorite brand. They have so many different flavors. The latest one I got was a cherry, lemon, and coconut, lemongrass and coconut. Oh, it was really good. And it's red. So, and it's not by Red 40 dye. It's, with like real stuff. And then the Alive Ancient Mushroom Elixir, which is the flavored of cola or root beer. That's the one that Lindsay stole from my house last time.
No, I did just flat out take that.
Yeah, you can't return that. I was like, don't you go touching. I will tell y'all this. If you purchase an Olipop, a kombucha, and a Live Ancient Mushroom Elixir, yes, they are expensive. They're going to cost you like, I think $3 a pop. Ha, ha, ha.
The Ancient, the Alive one, yeah, that's $4.
Oh, is it $4?
You can get that one even at Target, which I can't believe you can. But I don't know about Whole Foods. I know Earth Fare has it. But yeah, $4. So I know, this is a treat.
It's a treat, but
it's delicious.
It's delicious, and I feel like I'm drinking a real Coke, so I really love it. And then if you want to do something that's less expensive or just different, you can do what I do in the summer is get plain sparkling water, and then you can add a lemon or your favorite frozen fruit, and it just makes it a fun, fizzy drink. If you have herbs out in your yard, like Lindsay told me that I just got a mint herb and I have basil. So the other day I put frozen strawberries one day with mint. And then the other day I did frozen strawberries with basil, and it was just so, and I put it in like a big wine glass because I don't drink.
Yeah.
So I put it in a wine glass to make it look like just a beautiful cocktail, but it's with no alcohol.
You should put those Alive drinks in our podcast episode under our shop store, just so people can easily find it, and your favorite kombucha, so they know, and the Olipops. They don't have to search for it like that. Yeah. So if you go to lindsayholder.com, we have a shop section. It's very easy to find. It's right on the tabs there. And we actually categorize what we talk about on the show by podcast episode. So you click on it. So then you don't have to find it all over the internet and then also think, is this the one they're talking about? So just wanted you to know that.
Yeah, I don't like it when people don't link their stuff because
I get so annoyed. I'm like,
hey, I want that specific thing. So I get you. I'll do that. I didn't think about it.
Like the exact one. Yeah, the exact one. So that's why I just wanted to be cognizant of that and that we do that. So today we're going to talk about best hair growth products, followed by a few of my best hair growth tips. So right now we are currently using the shampoo, conditioner, and hair serum. I'm sure you've heard of this company, but it's a plant-based company. It's called Vegamour. Like if you're a vegetarian, so I'm going to say Vegamour.
It probably is Vegamour, but I always say Vegamour.
Oh, yeah. I feel like our Southern accents, we're always botch up the names.
We totally do that. You're right.
We do. Oh, well.
Oh, well. I know you put a lot of thought in this. Oh, well. Just like we put so much thought in La Prix Beauty, and somebody's going to be out there going, La Prix. Oh, well.
Well, what's that phrase that you always say besides your blah, blah, blah? Oh, whatever.
C'est la vie. Yeah, whatever.
No, you go, whatever.
Whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
You got two busy moms here. Okay. Well, both Ashley and I'm experiencing a small thinning spot on my hairline, and along with grays, of course, but I have postpartum hair just a little bit. So we wanted to find a product that would make our hair fuller, stimulate growth, and help with grays. So Ashley, are you experiencing?
Yeah. So in the back of my head, like the bald spot where a man usually has it. Yeah. That's where it was really thinning. And then I have so much, I'm not even going to call it gray. I'm going to transfer it to white at this point. I mean, it's bad, but I don't want to color my hair because of all the harsh chemicals in the hair dyes. And I know, before you say this, I know a lot of women love hemp products, and I have tried them. So, and if you love hemp, I commend you for that. That's great. For me, the hemp products are really messy and they don't last as long. And for me to put that much effort into it, it's just annoying to me. But at the same time, I'm not ready to go white or gray. It doesn't look good with my skin tone. I've seen other women, they go that route and they look really...
Oh, and they look fabulous.
They look beautiful. Mine, I just don't look good with that. So we both decided, you may have heard this, we both decided to go ahead and try the hair growth Vegamour shampoo, conditioner, and the hair serum. And so since I've been using it, like when, Lindsay just said, well, where is it on your hair? And I just reached back there to touch my bald spot. It's got the hair growth there again. It's really cool.
But wait a minute. Just say the hair growth serum, just to kind of go into a little bit, it's a specific one that is a dual action step or action taker, because it is going to grow your hair, but it also helps your hair have its natural color back.
Yes. So they have 2 different serums. I'm using the one for the gray. I think it's called Grow Ageless. I'm using the one that's supposed to bring back your natural color of your hair and grow your hair.
So that is wild to me that it can make our hair brown and we don't have grays anymore.
Well, I think it's not going to eliminate all of them, but reduce it significantly, because I looked at the before and after photos on their site, and I put the link in the show notes so you can click on that after you listen to the podcast. But I looked at the photos, and that's what inspired me to try it. Now, it's going to take 3 months. So right now I'm just going to wear some hats, but I've seen the difference in the hair growth. I am still waiting to see the difference in the grays. I think that's going to take a while. But what I do is, and I did want to tell you, so it's really cool because it also does something to the texture of your hair. I don't know. It's just really working for me. I had a friend come over.
Oh, I didn't know that. What does it do?
It just makes it like thicker and just not as frizzy. Really, it's working wonderful.
I bet that's the shampoo and conditioner.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm using the shampoo, the conditioner, and the hair serum. So what I do is, well, I'll go into that in a minute, but I did want to tell you that I had a friend come over and I didn't tell her I was using anything. So she came over and she's seen me a bunch and she's like, oh my gosh, you look so good. Your hair, just commenting on my hair. And I will tell you, it's really nice because I know it's working, but it's nice to get confirmation from somebody else who you haven't said one thing to them and they notice it. Because then you're like, okay, this product actually, it's not just me, think it's in a placebo effect. So it's actually working. But one of the things that Lindsay and I both like is that it's a natural treatment and prevention of the hair loss. It's plant-based, vegan, cruelty-free, gluten-free, and hormone-free. And it's clinically proven. So they have clinical studies to promote hair growth and regeneration for your scalp, hair, brows, and lashes. I'm really excited, though, because I want to try the brows and the lashes next.
I was about to say, so I have a question about that just because I don't know. Did they have a separate brow and lash serum?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah, they have products for your brows and products for your lashes. So I'm going to try that next. Yeah.
I'll give everyone also another alternative for your brows and lashes too. There's tons of stuff on the market and that are really good. There's Revita Lash. I've used that for years. It's really good. But if you wanted a complete natural route, you can use castor oil as well and put it on your brows and lashes. They have one in a little mascara one too. I actually just ordered off Amazon an organic castor oil because there's some few health benefits that you can use with that. There's a lot, actually. So I'm going to dab into that. Maybe we'll do a whole castor oil podcast episode.
Oh, okay.
There's this lady on TikTok that she reposts this other lady, her name is Dr. Barbara, and she's doing natural things for years, but she's talks about castor oil a lot. But oh my gosh, her video, I send you those on TikTok all the time. Actually, do you know what I'm talking about? It's the older lady.
No, I haven't checked because you send me 500 TikToks, and this morning I'm not the social media person. That's Lindsay. Lindsay loves all the social media, which is why my account is like barely active, but I basically have my account so I can look at Lindsay's videos that she sent me. So this morning I hopped on Instagram and I was able to watch
Lindsay or Holder on Instagram.
That's right.
Come and find me.
Don't come find me.
Yeah, she just reposts what I do, so you might as well not even follow her. Oh, what she posts, I just roll my eyes and go, really?
Yeah, what I post is not. It's just like...
It's so ridiculous.
It is, yeah. Ashley Rankin Love. It is a part. It's not, but Lindsay's is beautiful. But I forgot what I was saying.
I did too. That's bad.
Lindsay! Oh, yeah, I remember what I was saying. So this morning I watched about 4 or 5 of the Instagram videos that Lindsay sent me. And one of them was not castor oil, so I'll have to hop on to TikTok later on to look at those.
This is one of my favorite devices that I talk about, I think in almost every episode. It is the Droplet. We are an official partner with the Droplet. So excited. And it has made such a difference on my skin. It's one of the few things that I was able to use when I was pregnant. I loved the hydrofiller, the collagen hydrofiller capsules. And I'm also really excited to try out, I'm adding now, the retinol renewer and the 17-volt lip plumper to my routine. Yes, please. Let's plump these lips up. But it is so easy to use. So if you want to use code LaPreBeauty20 for 20% off, just head to lindsayholder.com/droplet and you will get your code to work for the device. It's so I can't tell you how easy to use. All you do is drop in the capsule of your choice and just turn the device on. It has like this micro mist that you can put all over your face. It just takes about 3 minutes. I bring it down to my neck and my chest, and especially for the hydrofiller, if there's like a line that I'm working on, I really get it in there, get that line filled up, and it makes the biggest difference. You can mix and match the capsules, as well as Droplet offers a personalized routine by their team, which is awesome to meet your skincare needs. So you can mix and match the retinol, the hydrofiller. They have so many other things that you can do. And if you want to see me in action with this device, I do have some videos on this on my Instagram. It's Lindsay R. Holder, Lindsey R. Holder on Instagram. They do have a subscription model, which I prefer. I like that one because you can just set it and forget it. You don't have to worry about it because you're going to need your capsules every month. So there's no point in just ordering them each month unless you are changing your capsules. But you can do that on the subscription basis too. For how I use it, I like it in my night routine. And again, it just takes about 3 minutes. It's just so easy at night. It's the first thing I do after I take the shower. But here's a hot tip. If you have something that day that you want to look just amazing for, it can be something simple like a lunch with girlfriends you haven't seen in a while. Or if you have in a speaking or an event or pictures or whatever, then use the Droplet also during the day and use the collagen hydrofiller. It just gives you this nice plump, extra plump look and this feeling that you just feel amazing afterwards. Put it over your lips. It really makes a difference. Then you can put your regular skincare products on after that. So again, head to lindsayholder.com/droplet, and that's DROPLETTE. Use code LaPreBeauty20 for 20% off today. Enjoy.
So let me tell you how I use the products, because I want to be very specific about this. I was not at the beginning. I was using them every other day, and that was too much on my scalp.
What do you mean by that?
It didn't feel good. It started to irritate my scalp. So I cut it back, and this is what really works for me. So probably about once or twice. It's twice a week. I will use a quarter size amount of the shampoo and the conditioner on my scalp. At the beginning, I was just using it on the conditioner on my ends. Now I also use it on the scalp. And then twice a week, I will use the serum on my scalp with the short version of the silicone pink scalp massager that they offer. That's my routine, and it feels great, and I really like it.
I can't really condition my roots. My hair just gets so greasy, but your hair doesn't.
That's how it normally is, but I think because of this shampoo and what it has in it, it allows me to do conditioner. Because before that, I was doing a charcoal shampoo bar on my hair to also stop the excess oil. And that's something that happens as you get up older. And I think it has to do, again, with hormones. And I'm still working on getting everything straightened out.
You know what? Nature's just cruel. They're like, let's take all the oil out of your face and put it on your scalp.
Put it in your hair. Yeah.
So you could just look so dry on your face, and then you're just dripping on your head. Aren't you cute? And then let's just melt your face at the same time.
Yeah, they're like, die already. It is. It's not cute. It's not fun. I mean, it's mean.
I'm going to have a talk with Jesus and when we go. I'm like, could there have been a better way?
I agree with that.
Like, you can do everything. You've parted the sea. You've made rainbows. Like, why did my face have to melt?
Right. Or we could have done the Benjamin Button way, like age backwards. I mean, I'm looking at my cousins and they're so stinking gorgeous with their long lashes, which they use no serums. Okay. Their hair, they have no products on it. It's just their plump skin. I look at my daughter and I'm like,
yeah, we used to have that.
I just kiss her and I'm like, did I once look like that? Wow.
We sure did. Well, we're going to tell you how to either maintain what you have or really help get to where you need to go.
Help you with your ugly hair.
What if somebody's listening like, my hair is gorgeous, I don't need your help? Well, give us some tips that you have. So first of all, yes, so castor oil, that's another free version of that. And yeah, I do want to do a podcast on castor oil because it's pretty amazing. I just wanted to let you know, microneedle your scalp. That's important. Every time I microneedle my face, I always do my neck, décolleté. There's parts of my bodies. I like to sometimes go over my hands and inner elbow and any crepiness. But then when I do my face, I bring it up to the tips around my scalp, just so when I'm going to add my serum, it's going to like really get in there, because you're opening, basically just you're aerating your face and your scalp. Let's just call it what it is. That's what it's really doing. There's a certain microneedle set that I've used for over 2 years now, and it's Beauty Bio. We have it in our shop, and honestly, I just have it on a subscription. I don't even think about it. I pay for it myself. It comes in, and I really like it. So that's the one that I use. I have a video on how to properly microneedle your face inside our Lepre Beauty skincare community. So if you go to lindsayholder.com and you join now, it literally takes like 5 seconds. Just put your name and email in so you can just, you've got to have a way to get into the membership. So just do that, and then you will be able to have access to our skincare videos. So one of mine is how to properly micro needle your face. And when I say micro needle, I mean derma needle. Let me just make that clear that the needles are very small. This is not when you go to dermatologists or a medical spa and get the pro microneedle. This is the home derma roller. Just want to make that clear. So the needles are small. So you're going to have to do it more often to get the results that you want to get. But do it on the scalp outline of your face, and that really makes a difference. So, and then look at that video on how I do it. One tip also that I tell you is how to clean your derma roller. I like to also use denture tablets to clean them. It gets all the gunk off, which is kind of cool. So I do a 2-step process. I'm very particular because to me, you're putting needles in your face. I want to make sure that there is nothing on there. So I do disinfect them first, not sanitize, disinfect. And then I sanitize with denture tablets. There's a big difference between sanitize and disinfect. This is going back to my aesthetics route. So I'm a little OCD on that, but I have a strong disinfectant first. I just want to make sure. And then I clean it with denture tablets. Another thing that you can do that we've talked about till our face has literally turned red is red light therapy. There are LED lights that you can use for your face. You can also use on your scalp. There's Current Body even has one for your head, I believe. They have hats now that you can even put on. But if you just are in a position where you're like, look, I have my LED light, or I can only get one piece. Well, good news, you can maneuver it to go over your head and use that too. So let's say, for instance, you have the neck piece from Current Body. It's flexible. So you could put that on top of your head. It may feel weird, but it would work. It's the same thing. A light's a light, just so you know. But I do think it'd be easier. I kind of want that hat just because you can wear it and walk around with it, and it's just done. So
it's convenient.
I think that is going to be on my Christmas list, is an LED hat. So I'm really going to be lit up
your
like
Halloween list.
Yeah. They also have a new one that you can put both your hands in at the same time. So again, we're coming to, I just need a bed to lay in because it's,
I know.
Yeah, but
that
I'm
covers
going to
our
be
head.
lit up. Hands, neck, face, and now a hat. And another thing that you can do is our supplements. There's supplements for hair growth. Postpartum hair growth or hair loss is a real thing. And I have experienced a little bit of it, not too bad, a little bit. I do want to fair warn you, make sure that your body can handle biotin. That is an ingredient in the supplements of a lot in the hair growth industry. And if you can't handle biotin, a very common side effect is itchiness, hives, things like that. So definitely do a test first and slowly go into it. But if you do start to itch or whatever, I'm telling you, it's most likely the biotin.
Yes.
That did happen to me. So in fact,
It happened to me as well.
it happened to Ashley too. So we just handle the supplements, the internal.
Which stinks because
I'm so upset.
I'm really upset.
And I looked at reviews for a lot of the stuff, and I didn't see anybody say that they had itchiness. But we're industry, and so I knew exactly was when I started itch. I'm like, dadgummit. So I broke out in hives. It wasn't
just itching of the scalp; it was itching like all over my body.
Yeah, I had it on my stomach.
Mine was just like on my shoulders, and it was kind of like this internal itch. I didn't break out, but it was just like I just felt like I had the itch everywhere. It was really weird.
Oh, that's interesting. And mine was a physical, you could see it, hives. So everybody's just reacts differently. So that's interesting to know about it. It's summertime. So one other thing to think about is to protect your scalp. Of course, you can wear a hat too, but if you choose to wear maybe I like visors a lot because you can let your hair breathe. And I just sweat a lot when I'm out walking or whatever. I like a visor. So you can put a hair mist on it, on your hair, just to protect your scalp, because you can get your cancer on your scalp too. Make sure that when you do go to your dermatologist, she should be looking in your hair. Like she should be checking your scalp too, just so you know. And that's important. So anyway, just wanted to let you know that, but also between your toes and your scalp, very important. So they do have hair mists that have SPFs in it. That just really helps with the nourishment of your hair, gets it nice and just healthy. I love jojoba oil, even on this, like the skin. It's one of my absolute favorite. I should develop a jojoba oil. It's one of my favorite oils because it is the oil that mimics what your body produces. Like it's the closest to what your body can produce. So I was just thinking right now while I was saying that, because I'm ADD, like what I put in my jojoba oil. Yeah, so I can think about something. And
you know what I want us to invent? I want you, yes, you can invent your jojoba oil. And then I want you to also, I want us both to invent something to stop the restless legs. That has nothing to do with hair, but
that is our billionaire that needs to do that. Our billionaire, our shillionaire, she can invent. Yeah, I went there. She can invent. Sarah Blakely.
Oh, there you go.
Inventor of Spanx. You're an entrepreneur. You're a woman who lives into beauty. You can do this.
She probably, you have to have.
She sold Spanx. You got time on your hands.
You got to find somebody that has restless leg syndrome. And if they have restless leg syndrome, they'll be motivated to do it. If they don't have it, then they're like, eh.
Yeah, but Sarah, let me tell you something. I know what she could do. And I'm not trying to get off topic here, but she could invent that lymph drainage machine that I want, because her husband, Jesse, and her, like, they're super into health and stuff, and he runs a lot. And Sarah, you could do that. I know you could. So anyway, please invent that lymph drainage. And I would also like a more affordable red light therapy bed that we could use at home.
What about the hyperbaric oxygen tank?
Oh,
Sarah?
And just two more things. I would like a hyperbaric oxygen bubble that I could get into,
that fits for two. Because I'd like to get in there too with you, Lindsay, so we can have our conversations.
I would like a really large cold laser. Mm-hmm. Speaking of oils, because I know we just talked about jojoba oil, but rosemary oil, everybody's heard of that. It's so funny. Last night, actually, I ordered castor oil and I ordered rosemary oil. Want to replenish that. So I just ordered organic rosemary oil and I massage it into my hair with the scalp tool, and it helps with hair growth. It stimulates its follicles. I used to use that, and when I was an esthetician, I had a treatment called the Hydrofacial Care Vive Scalp Cleaning Treatment, and one of the steps, they don't say to do this, I just added this in. I made up, the treatment, like I made it more rich, the treatment. Well, I added rosemary oil along with high frequency into my treatment. Okay.
And let me tell you something. It was wonderful. Yeah. I went over to Lindsay's spa at 10 o'clock at night. I was there till midnight.
Probably.
The treatment was wonderful. The service, it could have been improved. Lindsay was in a mood. She was not. You were in a mood. The full lights were on.
At night servicing you, I should be in a mood. I should be hurry up.
Yeah, that's what you said. You were like, your hair's so long. Like it was just
I think we were doing a how-to video and I was exhausted.
My word. Yeah, Lindsay the service could have been improved.
How would you like to work on clients all day, manage the spa, do everything, and then your sister comes in and with a 2-hour long treatment that you're starting at 10 o'clock and you have to film it, hair and makeup.
But I'm a fun conversationalist. I was in a great mood.
I don't think we could have talked during that because it was like a video.
Yeah, you told me to be quiet.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I think you can actually see that video on our YouTube channel.
I don't know.
Maybe so, maybe not. But anyway, rosemary oil was a part of that treatment. It feels good. I love the way rosemary oil feels. And oh my gosh, it just smells. It's one of my favorite oils. Maybe I could put that in the jojoba oil that I need to create. That would
yeah.
I like medicinal oil smells.
Me too.
I just
and
do.
Gasoline.
Gasoline jojoba oil coming up.
I would buy that. I love the smell of gasoline.
Coming up. That doesn't really go along with our healthy swaps.
No, it's totally not healthy. Hey, I'd like a gasoline smell and hook me up with some Diet Coke, extra ice.
Take us with a grain of salt, people.
Yeah.
And the last thing I'll say is so simple. Those scalp massager tools are awesome. They just really stimulate. It feels good too. I use that when I'm shampooing my hair and I just kind of move it around, and a little bit when I'm conditioning, and it feels good. I get the silicone one. I think that's the one that you have too, Ashley. I have the pink one. It's really cute, very simple. Well, these are the tips that we have for hair growth. I hope that this is really helpful for you. And just want to leave with a couple of things. We would love for you to rate our podcast and give us a 5 stars on our podcast. If you could, that would make our day. And it also allows more listeners to, listen when it puts our podcast at the top. And if you want to connect with us further, head to our LaPree Beauty community. So anyway, thank you so much. I cannot wait to hear what our healthy swap is going to be for next week. Oh, it's my turn, right? You did this week. So
yes, I did this week. So it's your turn next week. Yay.
It's next. Okay. We needed to put all these healthy swaps in one spot. So why don't we put these inside of our community, Ashley?
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then we could just list them all too. So we'll do like a healthy swap. So if you want these all in one place, they'll be inside of our community. I just did this off the cuff just now. So does that work for you, Ashley?
Oh, were you telling me to do it? That's what that's.
No, I'm saying, is that?
I think that's a great idea. I like that idea. Let's do it.
It's in one spot.
Yeah, let's do it. I love that.
Another thing is in our community, just real quick, we have it's a Google sheet, and it's called the exclusive Google sheet.
It's a knowledge base.
Anyway, inside that, and you'll get access to it when you get into our community. We add 2 products a week that we have reviewed, and we tell you about them. So we will let you know what those products are inside our community too. It's pretty cool because actually I try out the different products, and then we'll let you know.
I was actually in there this morning updating some new products that we had just tried. And then in our community, I also started adding products of the week so you can see what products we have reviewed of the week. So I added that as well.
It's really neat because you can see us work live in there.
Yeah.
Because Google, you know how Google is, you can work live. So, okay, we'll see you in there. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week, and we will see you at same time, same place next Tuesday. Until next time.